Hi, I'm Amy Barnhart, and this is Dr. Dana Fillmore, clinical psychologist and marriage and family expert, and author of Happily Ever After, How to Be Happily Married to the One You Already Married. Welcome back to our regular series where we'll be answering your questions. So let's get right to it. This question is from Nancy, and she wants to know, how do you work on a relationship that's long distance?
Oof. Long distance relationships are tough. They're actually one of the large reasons why celebrity marriages don't work out, interestingly enough, because they simply are not around each other often enough. It's very difficult to be in love with somebody that you're never with. It's very difficult to be in love with somebody that you're never alone with, and that you never get to touch, and that you never, they're not impossible. They have to be short term, meaning there has to be a light at the end of the tunnel. There has to be, and usually it helps to have a definitive date, like we're going to be together in 6 months, we're going to be together in a year. Long distance doesn't tend to work forever, meaning like we don't know if we'll ever be in the same city, we don't know if we'll ever be in the same town. It's hard because they take so much work and they take so much attention and sacrifice because you're really not being able to spend time with that person, that unless you know there's an end in sight, they're really hard to maintain. That being said, so much of a relationship is about communication. So much of intimacy is about speaking. So as long as there's contact being maintained, regular contact, and talking about real issues and talking about real feelings and how was your date, that's a large part of a relationship anyway. You miss out on the physical parts, which are great, but you still get to have that intimacy and that emotional stuff. So you almost have to heighten it. You almost have to have more contact than maybe you even would if you were in the same city with this person. You have to have more contact because you have to compensate for the lack of time that you're spending with each other, and you have to sort of heighten that intimacy in the communication level because you're not getting it on the physical level. And then, of course, the other thing would be to budget so that you saw each other as often as possible.
Right.
I mean, that you really, really saw each other, and that during those times that you saw each other, it was quality time. You and I even have friends where one of the persons works out of town, for the week and comes back during the weekend. And they make a very good effort of making sure that they get their alone time away from their kids, they get some romantic time, they get some fun time, that their weekends have to be in a place, and they also, of course, want to spend time with their kids because he doesn't see, his son all that time. But it's very, very important that they really focus on their marriage and charge it up like a battery to last for that long distance. And so I would say that same thing for this couple, to try and spend as much time together. And when they do, make sure that it's fun and it's romantic and it's sexy and it's all those things to charge up that relationship to last until the next time they get to see each other.
Well, to that sexy comment, what do you think about, kind of the whole phone intimacy topic?
That works for lots of people. That is and it is a way to be sexual together without being in the same room. Some people, that's too overwhelming and too intimidating. I would highly recommend that even if there's just, that can be on any level, right? There could be flirting, taking it all the way to, describing various different things that are happening. So I absolutely would like it for couples to really sort of try and have some kind of sexual intimacy without being in the same room. I think it's a great idea. It's a great solution. Short term. Unfortunately, it's not going to, solve all of the issues. But again, if there's a light at the end of the tunnel, we can get some of those needs met. In the meantime, I think it's a fun and great solution to the issue. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. If you'd like your question answered, please ask it in the comment box below, because this is a regular series and we want to help as many people as we can. And if you'd like even more powerful free relationship advice from Dr. Dana, click on the link below the video. Thanks so much for watching.
Talk to you soon.